Hey guys, this is Manshark Sub LPs. I'm Sub, this is Crusader Kings II, and this is Millennia in the Making episode 116. We're currently playing as Kaiser Wilhelm III, the Cruel of the Holy Roman Empire. He's exceptionally well long-lived. He is the son of Kaiser Wilhelm II, who himself was the grandson of Kaiser Wilhelm I. Now, we're currently involved in 3 wars. The first one down here, just a little bit of a revolution, sunny uprising. We'll deal with those in time. We've got a war against the English for Castellon and the Duchy of Kent. Our army is almost there. And we have a bit of a jihad for, or I keep on saying jihad. It's a Catholic crusade for Andalusia. Problem here is that the Scots are beating us in terms of contribution. We should fix that soon. But, well, let's get into it. Of note, before we actually get into it proper. Last episode, we advanced our military organization skill, so now we have plenty of retinue. And I'm just going to, check to see, did I get the Crusader trait? Yep. So we're just going to give a bunch of people the Crusader trait based on their, well, ability, I guess. This guy, Prince Hartman, he's leading troops in Samatan, but I would like him to lead. So let's see, he's got 9 Marshal, his name is Hartman. I'd like him to lead one of these armies. H. Where are we, H? Okay, Hartman is not here. Irritating, but not so big an issue. I was going to try and get him to lead the army so that the next king of Bohemia / Lotharingia would like us. Okay. This guy, maybe? He wants control of Varend. We'll give him that in a moment. That guy. And Normandy. Why do you not have control over Varend? There we go. Still doesn't like us that much, so it's a good thing we put him in the crusading army. And we'll just send these boats down here to keep an eye on the Strait of Gibraltar. Now let's go. We really need to beat the Scots. Like, really need to beat them. So there's a big army down here, but it's not anything to do with us. I believe it's actually part of this revolt here. We could go and beat them up, but I don't think it would help. Anyway. Oh, I've accused Duke Ludwig of being a heretic. Well, that's not good. He's not a heretic. He's my Chancellor, I believe. Yeah. We can't have that. Yep, so we're just going to attack these places. Get the entire province of Granada under my control. And then, deal with it. Okay, so why has she arrived back in my court? Looks like we have 3 children that need guardians, though. Okay, this child is going to be a good military commander. I would like him to be German, though, so let's give him to Emilric. Done. Because these children are Scottish. Okay, this one looks like he'll be a decent diplomat. There we go. And the last one, this lovely young lady, she's got no particular inklings at the moment, so let's educate her in the arts of learning. There we go. And we made sure to give them to Germans so that they could all try and be German. It's, you know, what we want. Homogeneous realm and all that. Okay, chase them into Kabbalah, and then I'm going to get them to come back here because I thought about this and we might as well just take all of Nefad. Just really rip the, not the core because they're kind of shitty provinces. We're in the middle of a damn desert. But it'd just get rid of all that and let us take Medina and, you know, get us into Abyssinia and Nubia a lot quicker. It's important. It's a thing. It'll be fine. Additionally, supply limits everywhere have gone up due to our military organization, which is wonderful. Just attack this place. It's only a town. It'll crumble quite easily. Contribution. We still need about 25,000 points. Good. Sunni revolt is over. And if I'm right, our boats should be put down because they've delivered their payload. Wonderful. Okay, let's try and just deal with this damn Scottish issue. So this army will now head here. We'll try and take this army out. The Scots are going to follow us because they're pricks. And yeah, we'll see how we go. They're moving. 29th of March, 3rd of April, they're moving into Cadiz. Yeah, so we will follow them. And we are going to continuously tick up our war score due to that siege that we're having. I think that's how it works. Not war score, but war contribution. Church infrastructure in Passau just increased, so let's have a look at that. And yeah, we'll buy them the monastic school. These guys up here need something, don't they? They need another lot of skirmishes. So let's get them another lot of skirmishes. 1, 2, 3. Now these guys I'm just going to send down to Genoa, and we're going to use the Knight Templar boats to transport them up to England. It's just quicker like that. 9th of April, good, we're definitely catching these guys, and hopefully that will give us a lot of war score. Yeah, look at that, we're increasing a lot faster than the Scots are. The Scots are still involved in this battle, that's why they're increasing as well. But we're getting some good progress there. Come on! Bugger. Okay, we're not there yet, so we're just going to keep on doing what we do. Just try and get this damned war score up. We have another Sunni revolt. God, how does this just keep fucking happening? Let's go deal with them. Where's our revolt risk? There we are. Yeah, see, they're only kind of brown. You know, it's only a 5% revolt risk. It's not like we're up here with a 56% revolt risk or something. God damn. Really? Sucks to be you guys. And yeah, it looks like Baghdad's revolt risk has calmed the hell down. Alright, so we're just going to send these guys over there, deal with that, see how it goes. Alright. Okay, so we're 4,000 shy. Let's see if this will escalate. Attacking this army here will escalate our contribution. I don't know if it will. And we've got a castle town that's been built in Snojmo. I'm not actually going to build anything there just yet because we've got plans to do with levies and shit. Not levies, retinue and shit. Involving a fourth army. Yeah, I know. It's getting a bit ridiculous. Okay, is that... That's not increased our war score. Or our contribution. Still, we're only a few points shy. A couple of thousand shy. We're getting a lot because of that siege that we're executing over there on the right-hand side of the screen. Whereas the Scottish are not getting anything from that because they're following our army around. Madaba has converted to the Catholic faith. Good. Good. So, this province up here, Beirut, it's the only one left in the Kingdom of Jerusalem that is not Catholic. So, off he goes. Whoops. And yeah, this army is just going to come over here, smash up these rebels, be fine. We're now war leader. Only by a couple of 100 points, but it's what matters. And if we lead all of the battles that we're dealing with here, we should technically stay war leader. Technically. So, let me think. Yeah, we're going to besiege this place. Let the Pope wander off and do his own thing. Just want to avoid the Scottish from wandering off and doing their own thing. No, that's the Pope's army. It's fine. I don't care about the Pope's army. Now, I'm really hoping that the game doesn't crash when the Pope declares the Crusade over. That actually happened a few minutes ago, while I was attempting to record this episode, bizarrely enough. 20 minutes in, and the game just crashed, like, hard. It's very annoying. Okay, we've got to chase these guys up to Urbit, and then we'll come back to there. Good. This army is almost in position. There we go. Put them on the boats. Get the boats and send them around to Sussex. I know I could be assaulting places up in England, but, well, let's be honest. The Scottish guy is moving off. He's seen an opportunity to get war score out of the Pope. We could be assaulting these places up here in England, but honestly it's just taking care of itself. The English don't appear to have much of an army. Yeah, so now we're a few thousand points ahead of Scotland. That's good. Because it gives us a little bit of that buffer. We still need to just take places as quickly as possible to get that war score up to 100%. Because once it gets to 100%, well, the Pope can declare victory and we can see if he crashes our game again. All sorts of fun. So yeah, we're going to be attacking a lot. Not with these guys, because these guys here don't replenish. Okay, good. Still looking fine there. We've got 12,000 in front. We've got yet another Sunni uprising. Oh my god. Where is it this time? Down here. Alright guys, come on. This is ridiculous. What's happening? Is it because of the Crusade? Maybe it's because of a Crusade, like, you know, we're getting protests and rebellions and shit because of Crusade. That could be a thing, right? I'm honestly not sure. If you know, let me know. Okay, we're at 97%. So, cannot do that. After we take this place, it should be enough, so I'm not going to assault anywhere. Just yet. Okay, there we go. We've got 100% war score. So now I really hope that the Pope isn't going to crash our game again. Because that would suck utter balls. Like all of the balls. You just get some balls and you suck them, and that's how much it would suck. So I'm going to try not to move or do anything weird while the game is unpaused. Just as least stress as we can put on the game. Being overly cautious here. And I'm actually going to leave these messages alone because I get the idea that an outlier thing popping up at the same time might have done it. I don't know, I'm really guessing. I'm just trying not to do anything. Tigris has converted to the Catholic faith. That was quick. And so has Olvia. I don't even know where Olvia was. And yeah, look, we're still quite ahead in this siege. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, there we go. Whoa, whew. Oh, we almost had an issue. You saw the whole thing hang there. Wow, okay. The Catholic Crusade for Andalusia has ended. Pope Severinus II has won. Successful crusade for Andalusia. The Lord has granted Kaiser Wilhelm III of the Holy Roman Empire victory in the Crusade for Andalusia against Shah Hassan II of Hassan Shahdom. Pope Severinus II has called for a month of celebration across the whole Christian world. Praise the Lord! And 50 tech points from Constantinople. Military. Nope, I think that went into culture. That's fine. And now we have a slight issue. Just excuse me for a second. Come on. Where's the dismiss all button? Oh my god, you know what? This is going to take me a while. So I'll talk while I do this. You can see up there in our demand score that we now have 122 holdings out of a maximum of 9 before we start accruing penalties. Oh my god, come on. Come on. Oh, my finger. Ah, the end is in sight. Whew. Okay, and finally you can stop that. And you can stop that. Alright, now. Wow. So we got this. That's what all this shit is down here. So, let's have a look at the duchies. Let's get rid of well, okay. First of all, let's get rid of all of these secondary holdings. And I know this is going to be much of the same, but we're going to try and do it by county. Okay, so this place didn't have a barony, but this one did. This one had 2 baronies. Let's have a look at them. George here is kind of shitty. What about Hesso von Canet de la Torres? He's content. He's shitty, but he's content, so he'll do. I'm going to give him Cordoba. Oh god, this is going to be hell. Okay, we're just going to have to... Normally we just rip down to the bottom and we try it. We're also going to give him La Mancha, so we'll just give him that one first. And now... Cordoba. Cordoba, 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 Cordoba. Where are you? There. Done. Okay, so he should be able to form the Duchy of Cordoba himself. Ugh. We also got a bunch more titles, or creatable titles showing up. Okay, let's give away what's this, the Duchy of Mercia. Now, it doesn't have a barony. So we find a Littlefinger for it. Male, my culture, adult, not in prison, not a ruler, Littlefinger. Okay. And I just kind of want to find somebody who isn't, you'll do, isn't the heir to anywhere. You are now Almansa and Mercia. There's Mercia. And now we're looking for Almansa. There it is. Done. Okay, let's get rid of the Granada. Granada? Fortunately, it has a barony. Wonderful. Oh, it has several baronies. Okay, so that's good. So what we'll do here is we'll give this guy, Baldwin, Almeria and Granada. There's Granada itself. And we'll give him Almeria, but we're also going to give him a vassal count. I feel like I overshot it. Oh no, there it is. We're going to give him a vassal count in Malaga down here. Just to, keep him on his toes a bit. Yeah, this guy, why not? Malaga. And just to check... Okay, yeah, because he hasn't formed the duchy yet, that's all fine. When he can, we'll probably give him Malaga. Okay, the Duchy of Badajoz. No barony in that place. There's a barony in this one. Wonderful. There's a barony up here. Good. And there's a barony up here. Alright, so... this guy gets Plasencia. Plasencia? That place. There it is. This guy, Walther, gets Alcantara. There it is. While the guy here, Karl, gets both Caceres and Badajoz. Actually, no, that won't let anybody form the actual duchies, so I'm going to give it to... which one of these is highest stewardship? They both have the same. I'm going to give it to this guy. This guy can have Caceres and Badajoz, because I do want them to form the duchies. Just on their own. And not with my money. There we are. Now we have the Duchy of Seville. I know this is taking a while, but we're almost done. No baronies as yet, but I'm pretty sure there should be some in Seville. Yup, good. 2 baronies in Seville. And some more in Cadiz. Excellent. And none in one in Algeciras. Algeciras? Whatever. Okay, so we're going to give this one away to Ernst here. There it is. Wonderful. And we'll give Cadiz away to one of the barons there. Albrecht wasn't too bad. This guy's alright. Yeah, he's good. Excuse me. So he gets Cadiz. And then whoever we pick to rule Seville also gets Arasana and Nebula. Nebula? Wow. Nebula? He has shit stewardship, so we don't want him. This guy's a little bit better. So he gets Seville. He also gets Arasana. And he also gets Nebula. Okay, this one should be the last one. The Duchy of Beja. Which is basically Portugal. Oh no, there's two duchies here. There's Algarve and Beja. Let's deal with Algarve first, it's smaller. That's what she said, except not in relation to Algarve. Okay, you, 1 point. Nope. You, 0 points. Really? Alright. Wigaric, you have a very nice high stewardship. Sylves and Pharaoh. There's Pharaoh. And there's Sylves. Lovely. Now we're on the last, guys. I'm sure of it. I'm sure this is the last lot. There's Lisboa. It should actually be the capital of Portugal, shouldn't it? But the Duchy of Portugal is up there, and Portugal itself, it got de jure shifted to just be this little kingdom up there. Oops, we want to have a de jure map mode. There must be something somewhere else that I've missed. Did we do Toledo? We haven't done Toledo yet, of course. Alright, well. Yeah, that's alright. So this guy gets Lisboa. And we'll give Matolia to... We'll give whichever one of these counties has a baron with a high stewardship, we'll give to. This one will do. So he gets Alcázar de Sal. And then this guy gets all the rest. Of Evora and Murtola. Voila. I know it's boring as hell, but it's got to be done. It's part of the game. Alright, now this should be the last lot in Toledo. I sincerely hope it is the last lot. Assign, thank you. Oh god, it's not, is it? There's something we've missed somewhere. Oh my god, what have we missed? I know. Mallorca. Of course. Of course. Anyway, this place, the Count of Toledo will be this fellow. I know he has kind of a bad stewardship, but I really don't care at this point. And he also gets Cuenca. And fuck it, I'll also give him Molina. Ah, now this is the last stretch. Oh, allegedly we didn't get this one over here. That's actually part of the Abbasid Emirate. That's fine. So we'll just give the county to this fellow. We're done. We got that done. Okay, we're sorted. Now, let's have a look at the situation. So, we have a problem in that we don't have linear land, like we don't have joined up lands anymore. This guy here has a bit of a problem, which we'll deal with in a moment after I lower my levies and those mercenaries. So you can see the mercenaries or the holy orders are down. Except for these boats, which I will get rid of in a second. But they shouldn't count towards the ability to declare war. Okay, they don't, but we need to select a Casus Belli here. Okay, so we could do a holy war, and that's actually what we'll do because it will get us everything. So let's start that move. 3rd of November. And that will give us the entirety of the Kingdom of Andalusia. And a bunch of wars up here. Good progress. I'm glad the Pope called that particular crusade. Oh god, this thing is still happening. We're still chasing these losers around. Amazing. Come on, land already. Okay, and they can go up there. These Knights Hospitaller levies can go down. On the 3rd of November they'll make their move. Same with these guys. So let's get this war on. Right now. He might call in some people, but they're in no position to help him. Okay, this army is fucking lopsided. Okay, that should be fine now. And I'm just gonna let them sit there. The English can't do shit to me. And I'll attack this place, and we'll win this war very quickly because I don't want to spend too much time on it. Yeah, we're already at 50%. Al-Nasiriyah has converted to the Catholic faith. That's alright, it's not where our guy is. Our guy is in Beirut. And we've finally caught these damned rebels. Haven't wiped them out, of course. Chase them up to El Arish. Oh, well, I'm really glad that the game didn't freeze when that crusade ended. It's to do with the massive transferal of titles. That's why it happens. Oh, it looks like he hired some mercenaries. Well, you know what? I don't need to beat his mercenaries to beat him. I just need to take this town. Villarreal. Yeah, see that? I knew how to pronounce that name. Yeah. And that's 100%. Sorted. Alright, so now we have to give away these places. That's, again, absolutely fine. I'll give them to the Count of Cordoba. So, what is it? It's Calatrava. Sorted. Now, this English revolt. This English revolt. We don't have any reasons to go to war with this English revolt. But let's just see what he owns. Well, that's interesting. We can't do anything about Zamora itself, but we can get claims on all of these places. Is this a duchy up here? Duchy of Asturias. Come on, Popey, Popey, Popey. And we'll try and nab those before they finish up their little revolt. It'll just make things easier. Siege victory up here. I'm going to attack this one. It's just too easy. Thank you. And then we head over there. Sunni revolt is over. Thank you. Let's try not to have another one, huh? It's a big army. Where are you going? The Nubians are defending against an invasion. Alright. This army needs to head over here. Going to attack some Hashemids. In the meantime, you may have noticed that we have a substantial amount of gold. We're going to spend some of that now. Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, we might be able to do this. 13, 14, 15, 16. 16, I said. 17, 18. Wonderful. That's all the shock retinues that we'll need. I counted previously. Did the Pope give us his claim? he must have. No, he's still considering. That's fair enough. Okay, he gave us that claim. Good on him. I'd like a claim on Salamanca as well. Come on. Ah, they're going to take half a month to get there anyway. Yep. Pope's given us that claim. Good on him. It's interesting that we just took that entire place. It was a good declaration of a crusade for us. I mean, if he'd tried a crusade for like remnants of Aragon, we would have still gotten it and gone for it and all that sort of stuff, but Andalusia is just so much better. Like, so much better. I'm glad we managed to get it, you know, and Scotland didn't. Yeah, I'm not going to attack this place, we're just going to besiege it. The English ain't got shit. Come on, 21st. Excuse me. So how's our retinue cap actually doing? Yeah, we're still shy by about 15,000 points. So, how many skirmish retinues do we normally have? There's one there, two, we're counting up now, 3, 4, 5 of those. Alright. Well, I'll wait until I get a bit more money. But in the meantime, press all claims. Now, hopefully he doesn't give up on his war because I'm, you know, gonna just destroy him. Yep, he gave up on that war. That's alright, because we're still at war with England, so we can escalate some war score by attacking their holdings in the Kingdom of Asturias. Now, are these guys all Catholic? Ooh, some of them aren't. What are you? Harufi. I've never heard of them before. But we can do a holy war for Portugal and get some of his stuff. All of his stuff, actually. We won't be able to usurp the actual damned province. But we can see what we can do over there. We might be able to get into Galicia and all that sort of stuff. Trade post thing. I'm fine with these guys having a trade post there. It's fine. Let's check on the trade posts actually. Wow, doing well. Ascalon's got some stuff. That's good. Ascalon's one of our guys. Pisa's doing fine. Pisa's doing really well. Look at that coverage. And Calabria is also doing fine. So where exactly was Ascalon? It was down here. Yeah, I remember making them a thing. Nice. And we're also going to have another one down here in... I was going to put him in Damietta, but it looks like Ascalon's already formed something there. So maybe we'll put them up in Crete. When we get it. We'll see. Yeah. Ain't nothing to do but wait. Of Orkney? Did we just get Orkney? Surely not. Yeah, Orkney is no longer a thing. This guy. Ah, right. That's fine. Whew. Mercia has converted to the Catholic faith. Is that one of the ones down here already? Geez, they're already converting nice and quick. There's Mercia there. Good. Good. I can use a quick conversion. English army, 6,000 dudes. I'm sure it won't be an issue. But just in case it is, let's quickly take the capital of Salamanca. We have some de jure claims that I didn't notice. Either that or they just popped up. Bunch of Byzantine stuff. Tabriz. Kartli, of course. Kartli again. Basically against people who I don't want to go to war with or can't go to war with just yet. Okay, that's good. You know what? I'm just going to keep on attacking this place. It's pretty easy. I know that this guy is trying to head down to take Castellon back from me, but I feel like I can win this war before he actually does that. Considering we've occupied Castellon for long enough for its garrison to fully recover, so he can't just assault it out of nowhere. How are our factions? 18.9%. That's alright. Not overly concerning, anyway. Excuse me. Okay. Now we're going to head back and deal with them. There's pretty easy movement through Spain, I feel. I feel it's always been kind of that way. Not as easy as, you know, the rest of Europe, but it's there. Speaking of easy, another 3 years. Alright. So yeah, with the 4th army we'll be able to continue our stuff up here. So I feel like our truce with Perm ran out. Yes, it certainly did. So it would be very good for me to get that before the Mongols show up. Because I'll take that, take the rest of it, and release it as a separate duchy sort of thing. That was the plan. But in the meantime... Okay, so we can have a Holy War for Arabia, which is this tiny province here. Holy War for Basra, which is this one province here. For Daman, ooh, that's interesting. It means our realm would be a little bit more sort of scattered. We could also do Medina. Nefaud. Amman. The only one we can't do is Sanaa. I'm going to go for Nefaud though. Okay, let's go. So the supply limits are still bad, but they're not as bad as they could have been. Thanks to military organization. Yeah, so by going there and beating up that army, if we don't win up here before then, that should do it. We needed 15 skirmish retinues. Some quick maths. We need 720 gold minimum for that. We should have enough cap for it. And then after that, it's knight retinues to fill up, which we may not have enough cap for because we need 6 of those. Which is a phenomenal amount of, you know, retinue. Who is Prince Farouk at war with? Egypt. Huh, okay. Go have fun. Duke Gerhard seeks to get a claim on the Kingdom of Finland. Piss off, mate. Okay, now here's something interesting. When Hassan here ends his war, which we could actually end for him, we will be able to usurp the Kingdom of Andalusia off him, which could do God knows what. But, more importantly, Beirut just converted to Catholicism. So now we're going to send our guy to deal with these remnants of these pagan religions up here, because I got nobody nearby to deal with those, so let's just send him there. What province was that? Metal pad. Alright. Just noticed something down here. This guy is a lollard. The King of Bulgaria is a lollard. And you know what that means? Holy wars. It's a shame that we got nobody nearby. Merchant caravan event. It's fine. Yeah, so what we'll do is these guys are going to, you know, defeat all of these armies and all that sort of stuff. Maybe kill these peasants for, you know, our dude. And then head on over to Bulgaria to try and take that land before he reconverts or somebody else takes it from him. We got a man named Bu. Bu. Whoops, it's going to be in court. There he is. Yeah, he's pretty good at stewardship. I'll give him that. Now, critical point in attacking this duchy, we assault as quickly and as soon as we can, because the attrition is going to rip us to shreds otherwise. Hell, it will still rip us to shreds. Don't get wrong there. Barcelona has converted. We captured some people. Good fun. Ugh, stop all this murder bullshit. Just end all the damn plots. I'm done with it. I'm in a comfortable position. We're just going to keep that ticked until our guy dies, which he honestly should do soon, and the new guy takes over. Oh, good. Okay, he's being trained in stewardship. That's fine. What's not fine is those traits. Seriously. Good. Okay, so yeah, we're just going to move on immediately and just attack what we can. As fast as we can. We just need to take that stuff. What's this? A call to arms. From Bulgaria. Okay, so who are you at war with? This fellow here. Breslav. Breslav is also a lollard. Well, that's unfortunate for you, my friend, because I am not going to accept that call to arms, for I will initiate a holy war on Nicaea? I'm trying to look past the pop-ups here. You know what? No, we'll do it for Bulgaria. So, on Moesia. Go. So, we're no longer expected to respond to that call to arms, because we're already at war. Oh, and just quickly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And now we just have to divvy them up a little bit because the damn game didn't do that for us. There we go. Now we're evens. Alright, and after that it's just a couple of horsemen. Really no issue. We're not going to catch these guys, but that's alright. I'm going to let them move out. Move in there to stop the attrition that I'm getting. Speaking of attrition, you guys moved yet? Nope. 10th of July. Why can we imprison her? She's fine. She's the Queen of Bulgaria. she in my court? How is she in my court? It's weird. Mayor Folky, yeah, he can be a heretic. 19 days. Ugh. And I'm gonna be honest, we probably don't want to assault this place. It's got a lot of troops behind it and a high fort level. The supply limit is 15,000. That's enough to maintain the siege. So, fuck it. We'll just stay there and take the attrit. Only a few minutes until we end the episode, but that's fine. Let's deal with these peasants down here. I just want to help out our buddy. I just want him to, you know, not be in war. Oh, it's going to be kind of a dick move, but you know what? Fuck it. Are they moving out? They're moving out. Well, that's alright, because then I can move into my own territories to deal with them. Budget deficit, not actually an issue, it'll go away. Yeah, I'm not going to chase him down forever, so let's just go back and wipe out these English. Yep, budget deficit has ended. Exceptional. Oh look, the King of England himself. Amazing that he'd choose to lead his own army. I can't understand that. We captured this bishop dude, and also Granada is Catholic. Ransom the bishop. Is that enough to win the war yet? No? Okay, fine. You know what? Yeah, you know what? These guys have managed to lose a retinue again? How? How did you lose a retinue? I don't even know what type it is, so I'm going to move these guys up to here. Let them recover some manpower, all that sort of stuff. Basra converted. Yet again, we're in negative balance. Somehow. Don't ask me how it's happening. It's actually probably happening because we're trying to reinforce that army there, so we're getting a lot of expenditure. Also, these fuckers. Wow, there's a battle going on. Okay, let's just win that. Then we'll come back to this battle. Come on, get out of the way. Okay, so... Oh! That's weird. Okay, so what's happened here? I can explain this. And unlike last time I said that, I can actually explain this. Our war with England was a war for Castellon and the Duchy of Kent. And it was a press all claims war. Now, you can't normally fabricate claims or get claims against somebody... Now that's interesting. Against somebody who you're at war with. But because there was a rebellion, we were only hostile to the rebellion, so we could ask the Pope for claims on that rebellion. We did that, and then the rebellion ended, but we kept those claims. And because when the rebellion ended it got integrated back into England, our press all claims war included those claims. Now we've got to get rid of some stuff though. So let's begin with all these single counties that we have. So let's find some Littlepingers. Chiselbert. Sure. You can have Castellon. Done. Let's find another one. God's Chalk. You can have Salamanca. Now we've also picked up 2 duchy titles, I believe. Yeah, Asturias and Kent. We don't want to keep those at all. So let's just find another lovely Littlefinger. Ah, Conrad. Genius. I'm going to give this guy Kent. And apparently some of that included these guys up here or something. I don't know. It's weird. And one last guy. Egbert. You can have the Duchy of Asturias. Now, interestingly enough, that did apparently give us elective votes. Not at the moment, though, because we're not part of a realm, but it's given our guys those votes or some rubbish. I don't know, it's a little bit weird. Anyway, this battle which we're winning over here. We better win it, because seriously, I didn't see it coming from anywhere. Luckily, this will actually help us get our war score. And maybe even win the war before the end of the episode. I'd love to see that. Come on. It's kind of amusing that we took all of that off England. I mean, that's part of the Duchy of Bedford. I don't know why I got it. Like those places, they must have been beholden to someone. Oh well, whatever. Cornwall and stuff's next, I guess. Just move into Sussex. Okay, so we've hit their centre quite hard. That's good. Our left flank's in a bit of trouble, but not enough to worry it. Excellent, excellent. 31%. We kidnapped this fellow. I'm going to release him. Or, you know, get rid of him, whatever. Oh! He accepts that he's lost the war. And he'll get back to us in 14 days. But I'm going to move my troops. Actually, you know what? I'm going to keep them there because we will declare war on this guy next. For that little bit of Medina that he holds. Excellent. So yeah, something I didn't figure out is England is an elective monarchy. And so is Asturias down here, because it's held by England. Bizarre. We can usurp the Kingdom of Asturias, though. This guy's gotten involved in another war. Yep, somebody's revolt for his stuff. Irritating. Good, we won that war. So now we just got to deal with these places. We'll get rid of these and then we'll call it an end to the episode. I know none of these places are going to be, yeah, none of them. Not a single one of them had goddamned barony in it. So, let's find another Littlefinger. Somebody who isn't an heir to a place. Somebody who isn't an heir to a place. Otto! Otto, my good friend. Rafa? What's this one? Hale? Probably saying that wrong. And then Hazur and Halaban. Grats bro, I expect you to form that duchy shortly. Now, we still have only 16.5 supply limit here, so the war with Al-Najaf, or Al-Jaf here, will be quick, but again, next episode. We've gone slightly over time here, but you know, that's fine. We've done what we needed to do, which is start our conquest of Arabia. Just check on everything else. Everything's going fine. Yes. These guys are moving out. Got to work out what these guys are missing. I think it's going to be a shock retinue. So you know what? I will just buy another shock retinue. Put it down here where they're coming to. They'll be fine. Alright, so let's call it there. So as usual, if you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. I will get to them as soon as possible. Still looking for opinions on the EU4 conversion. Details are in episode 106. Excuse me there. If you liked this particular episode, go ahead and give it a like. And if you would enjoy seeing more of this sort of thing, well, or even just, you know, how we go down the line, who knows? Please go ahead and subscribe. That'd be wonderful. In the meantime, though, I've been Sub. You've been yourselves. Later.